All right. Let's begin with our centering. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and close your eyes. Come back to the body. Slowly becoming aware of each and every part, from the feet to the head. And as you become aware of each part, trying to relax and let go of any clenching, holding in the body. Taking your time to come to that state of full body awareness. As if you are able to observe all the body parts at once. Then become aware of your breathing as well. See where you're feeling the expansion, contraction in the body when you breathe. Mostly we feel it in the belly or the chest, or maybe both. Now, along with the belly and chest, can you also remain aware of the arms when you're breathing? Up to the fingertips. Feeling as if when you breathe, the energy is flowing all the way to the fingertips as well. Now for the next few rounds, when you breathe in along with the torso, the chest, belly, try to feel that the breath is flowing all the way to the legs, to the toes. And now for the next few breaths, as you breathe in, feel that the energy is flowing upward through the neck and head and face as well. Especially with the head, it might be easier to feel some inner body sensation as you are breathing. Closely observe that. And for the next few breaths, try to feel that the breath is flowing into all corners of the body every time you breathe in and breathe out. This helps us become aware of the inner body sensations along with the breathing. And now tell yourself that I will stay with my awareness of the breathing, of the inner body sensations throughout the practice, moving through all parts of the practice with this awareness, with a relaxed mind, enjoying whatever we do on the mat. Breathing in, observe that energetic, refreshed feeling. Breathing out, observe that relaxed feeling of release. Continuing to stay with your awareness of the body breath, let us energize further with 3 rounds of Om chanting. Exhale. Take a breath in for the first Omkara. Om. 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 Now bringing your palms together, you can rub them. Take your energized palms to your eyes, staying there for a few seconds, and then gently blinking your eyes open. Let's start today in a standing position. We'll come up. Standing comfortably, we'll start with some neck spinal rolls. So standing with your feet slightly apart. Let's start rolling from the neck, rounding the back, gently allowing the upper body to hang down. Feel free to bend and straighten your knees a few times. Gently swaying the upper body side to side. And slowly coming to the center, rolling back up from the lower back, middle back, upper back and neck. One more roll. This time we'll just go forward and come back up. Rolling all the way down and then back up. You can straighten up slowly, rolling back. Take your time. See if there's any tension. And then interlock your fingers, lift them down. This time let's start with stretching the body. Inhale and raise. Lengthen from the feet to the fingertips. You can gently sway your head side to side, releasing any tension in the lower back. And then coming to the center, raise your heels. Coming to the toes, the balls of your feet. Check if you're clenching the fingers, shoulders. How can you be active but not tightening, clenching? 3, 2, be active in the lower back and core. And 1. Slowly release your heels. You can release your hands. Take a few moments with your feet slightly apart. Let us go with gentle side bends. So inhale, exhale, going to one side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the other side. Keep moving with your breath. 2 more rounds. You can even take your arm closer to the head and the ear. And relax. Take your time. You can finish one more round if you feel like it. And coming back to the center. We'll go into twisting. Inhale, raise your arms. And twisting to the back. Feel free to bend your elbow. Looking over your shoulder. And come back to the center. Take a few moments. Let's make some hip rotations. And reverse. And last round. Relax. Now bring your feet a little closer. Let's become more active with the legs, the hip joints. So bringing the hands to the front. We'll kick the foot up to the front, one at a time. And relax. And we go sideways. Open the arms out. This time lifting your foot to the side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Now raising your foot, we'll move the toes. Relax breathing, standing tall and active. And your ankle rotation. Reverse. Relax. The other foot. Start with the toes. And then the ankle rotation. Reverse. Give me a moment. Okay. Relax. I felt the sneeze coming, but it stopped. All right. Now let's kick the heels back. And relax. Let's move to the Surya Namaskaras. The regular Surya Namaskaras. We'll go for 2 rounds first. Moving with the breath. Dynamic, slow. Standing tall where you are. Prepare to move. Take a nice breath in. Exhaling, Pranamasana. Inhale to Hastottanasana. Exhaling, Padahastasana, forward fold. Inhaling, right leg back. Ashwasanchalana, looking to the front of the room. Exhaling into plank. Santulanasana. Ashtanga, inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Sliding forward to Bhujangasana. Exhaling to Parvatasana. The right foot forward as you inhale. Exhaling into your forward fold. Inhale and come up with your arms by the side of your ears. Exhaling, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, back to Sthiti, the starting position. See what your body is telling you after the first round, the first half cycle. Now let's move to the next half cycle, this time the left leg going back. Take a breath in here. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, raising your arms, lengthening. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, left leg back. Exhaling, right foot back into plank. Now, if you want, you can try going down all at once. So after the next exhale, hold your breath. See if you can bring your knees, chest, chin down all together for Ashtanga. Inhaling into Bhujangasana. Exhaling, Parvatasana, mountain. So to come forward, you can even lift your left leg up all the way, swing it forward, and stepping it into horse rider, Ashwasanchalana. Exhaling to forward fold. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, hands down by the side. Observe your breathing. Check if you're still with the inner body sensations. Feeling the breath through the whole body. Take a few more breaths here before we move to the next cycle. Again with the right leg going back. At your own pace when you're ready, or you can follow my cues. You can begin. Exhaling to bring the palms in front. Inhale, lengthen, gentle back bend. Exhale into a gentle forward fold. Right leg back, left leg back. Coming to your eight-limbed pose, Ashtanga Namaskara. And Cobra, Mountain. Right foot coming forward, left foot forward. Raising with the upper body. Palms in front of the chest. Hands down by your side. Observe. Take your time to settle down. Let your breathing body stabilize before you move to the next half cycle. You can either move along with me when I start now or go at your own pace, taking a breath where I am. This time the cues only for the breath. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath if you're comfortable. Otherwise, breathe through to your eight-limb pose. Inhaling to Cobra. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down by your side. Take a few moments. Relax for a bit. And once we are stable, we'll move through one more cycle, but this time holding each pose for 5 breaths. So relax, stabilize. Observe the breathing, heartbeat. Once you're feeling settled, comfortable, taking a nice breath in where you are. Exhaling to bring the palms in front of the chest. Now stay here, relaxed, full breathing, observing the weight on your feet. 3, 2, stay aware of the breath and the inner body sensations. The next time you inhale, raising your arms, fingertips pointing to the ceiling first, and then trying to take the hands even behind the head. Look up if you're comfortable. Allow the chest, the hips to come forward. If it's okay for you, you can even drop your head to the back. 2, 1. The next time you exhale, straighten up first. Start hinging from the hips, going into your forward fold. Taking your time, feel free to bend your knees if needed. You can keep your knees bent to reach the fingertips to the mat. Drop your head to look at the knees and slowly straighten the knees. Lengthening, stretching the muscles on the back of the legs. Allowing your head to go lower to the floor, closer to the legs. 3, 2, 1. The next inhale, stepping back with the right leg. Coming into your horse rider pose. And if you're comfortable here, you can even raise your arms up, going into a half moon. A little more active in this posture. 3, 2, mentally at ease. 1. The next exhale, bringing your palms back, going back into your plank. Let's stay in the plank active. You'll notice the work in the core if you don't let your hips sag or go too high. If it's too intense, you can place your knees down. 3, be active in your fingertips, active in your toes and heels. 2. Now after the next exhale, you can either breathe in, bring the knees down, breathe out, chest and chin. Otherwise, holding the breath, going down all the way with the knees, chest and chin on the mat, belly still raised. Find your comfort in your Ashtanga Namaskara. Let your breathing stabilize. 3, 2, 1. The next inhale, being active in your palms and your hands, slide the upper body forward, stretch the toes to the back, a gentle cobra. Feel that your head is being pulled forward and upward. 4. If possible, bring your elbows closer to the body. 3, 2, 1. The next exhale, you can go into a mountain, lifting your hips, lifting your knees. Try to stay with the feet where they are. If it feels uneasy, you can take a step forward. Be active in your heels, fingertips. Active in your hips, pushing them upward. 3, 2, 1. Now you can raise your heels, lift that right foot up, and the next inhale, slide the right foot forward, coming into your horse rider. See how much you can allow the hips to lower. And if you're comfortable, Raise your arms all the way up. If that doesn't work, you can try just placing your palms on your thigh, the front thigh. Staying in your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. 3. Even here, if you're comfortable, you can look up. 2. Or keep looking to the front. 1. As you exhale, bringing your palms down to the mat, stepping forward. If you need to go in stages, take a breath again, and the next exhale, step forward. Relax into your forward fold, and this time to go a little deeper, if you want, you can hold your ankles or just place your palms behind the ankles and drop your head, trying to bring the upper body closer to the legs. 3, 2, 1. If you feel a strain in the back, lift your hands from the side. Otherwise, bringing the hands along with the ears, bending your knees if needed, coming up gently, going into your back bend, but still feeling tall in your spine, as if someone is gently pulling your head upward and backward. 3. Notice the work on the muscles in the core, the upper abdomen. 1. As you exhale, straightening up, palms in front of the chest. 4, 3. Observe the inner body sensations, the breathing. 1. Bringing your hands down. Let's take a few breaths in the starting pose, sthiti. You saw how it is to move dynamically with the breath, to move a little slower, holding the postures. Observe what your body is telling you now after the slower flow. And the last cycle, we'll move again dynamic with the breath. Active, light, moving the body with each breath. So take a breath in where you are. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, raising the arms, arching back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale here itself. Inhale, we'll raise the arms up to the half moon. Exhale, back to plank. Your 8-limbed pose. Cobra. Mountain. And left foot forward. Take a breath in between and raising up to the Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Exhaling into the forward fold. Inhaling. Hands along with the heads, coming back up all the way. Exhaling, palms in front of the chest. Inhale, hands down by your sides. Now take a few moments, coming back to Samasthiti. Observe all the inner body sensations. Check your heartbeat, your breathing. Feel the blood flow, energy flow through the whole body. We'll slowly come down into a full squat. If that's not okay for your knees, you can just sit in Sukhasana directly. Otherwise, slowly taking your arms forward, bringing your hips down, joining your palms if you're comfortable. Otherwise, it's okay to do the garland pose Malasana with support either to the front, sides, or back. Now, hands together, push the knees apart, sitting tall, feeling the length in the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can release your hands and sit down. Gently stretch your legs to the front. Take a breath or two here. And now let's bend the legs. So move your right leg apart, bend the left leg first, trying to keep the ankle and knee in one line. And we stack the other leg on top, the ankle over the knee, this knee over the ankle. Be mindful, many times the lower ankle can go in like we're used to sitting cross-legged. Check and see if you can bring it forward a little bit. You'll get a deeper stretch on the outer hip of the top leg. Now with this position of the legs, you can just raise your buttocks also, place them down to make sure you're stable on both buttocks. Because even in this pose, sometimes the right buttock will tend to lift up. We'll go into a twist from here. Inhale and raise your arms, lengthening from the lower back. Exhaling, twist to the right. Left palm on the right knee, the other hand behind you, close to the body. Looking over the shoulder. Now using your breath to come back to that lightness. How can you be light on both the palms? Feel the expansion in the chest and belly as you breathe in. As you breathe out, sucking the belly in. Allow the twist to go a little deeper. 3. Check if every part of the spine is getting a twist. 2. Check if you're clenching anywhere in the legs, arms. And as you inhale, you can untwist, coming back up to the center. Now staying active in your core, lean forward. See how far you can go without dropping your hands down. That much your core muscles, lower back muscles will have to work. And when you think it's challenging, place your hands down and slowly drop your head forward, going into a forward fold. Check and see if it feels very intense. You can always walk your hands back a little bit. And we'll stay there. 4. Breathe into areas where you might be feeling discomfort. Be active in the other part. 2. Allow the release in the body without clenching, holding. Now gently as you inhale, you can walk your hands back. Straighten your spine. Release the legs. And notice all the inner body sensations. When you release a posture is when you notice whether some part has opened up, allowing for more circulation. You feel it as sensations in the body. And now we change the legs, this time bending the right leg first. Try to keep the knee, ankle in one line as far as possible, and then stack the other leg on top. Adjust your sit bones. And let's raise the arms. Inhale, feeling tall. And then exhaling into the twist to the left. Take your time to adjust your posture. The back hand closer to the body so that the spine is not leaning. Active in every part. The palms are supporting you, but not taking all the weight. Keep the belly and chest free to move as you breathe. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, raise the arms up, lengthening. Now we'll try to lean forward with the whole upper body straight as far as possible for you. When the upper body starts feeling heavy, when it's intense, you can gently place your hands down. And now take your time to adjust. Either go forward a little more or straighten up a little more, finding a point where you're comfortable. Now drop into those inner body sensations, the breathing. 3, 2, 1. Slowly walking your hands back, straightening your legs. You can keep your feet apart, even take your hands for support if you need to. Observe all parts of the body, the breathing. Now you can slowly come into a lying down position on your mat. I'm going to turn to the other side. Take a few moments. Today we'll do a deep relaxation after stretching, moving the body a little bit here. So lie down on your back. Check and see if you need to adjust. Keep your knees bent. Now bring your knees to the chest, gently pulling them close. Your palms are on the knees. And being active in the upper body, lift your head. Pavana Muktasana. With your head raised. If it's very uneasy, you can place your head back, but try to breathe into the belly here to release any air, gas trapped in the lower abdomen. 3, 2, 1. Gently take your head down Interlock your fingers behind your head. Let's go into a twist, dropping the knees to one side. This time a twist for the lower body. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Close your eyes and let go. Check if you have released your feet and legs. Start letting go of the body. 3, 2, as you release the body, also trying to be light. That will keep all the muscles still active yet relaxed. And slowly coming back to the center. Take your time to drop your legs to the other side. Turn your head and let go into the twist. Releasing any clenching, relaxing, while still finding that lightness. 3, 2, 1. Now come back to the center. Palms on your knees. Roll on your back side to side. Now point your legs up towards the ceiling. Point your palms up. Clench and release your toes, fingers. Let's try to stay here for a few seconds. Relaxed breathing. We allow a lot of fluid from the feet to drain down through the legs, coming towards the lower abdomen, where they can get absorbed by the intestines. Some of the fluids don't circulate like blood. So lifting the legs up is a great practice to drain those fluids, especially if you're not mobile on a certain day or in general. And now placing your palms behind the thighs, bend your knees. You can rock back and forth a few times. Releasing tension in the little muscles along the spine. Rolling all the way to the shoulders. And the next time you lie down, you can stay there. Release your legs. Stretch your legs on the mat. Take your hands overhead. Give yourself a gentle full body stretch. And then relax. Keep your hands by the side. Adjust your shoulder blades to come towards each other on your upper back. That way your chest will remain open, but make sure the shoulders are not close to the ears. Keep them away, palms facing up, your feet slightly apart. And let go of the body. For the next 3 rounds of breath, every time you exhale, allowing the body to feel a little heavier on the mat. Relax and release. Even your face muscles. Relax. Now bring your attention to your breathing. Even as you're lying down, see if you can take the breath all the way to the belly. The belly rising up when you breathe in, going back down as you breathe out. Stay free and active in the abdominal muscles. Now, along with the belly, allow the chest also to expand. So, when you breathe in, you're first breathing deep into the lungs, belly expanding. Continue to breathe with the chest also expanding, taking a full breath. And breathing out, relax the chest. Let the belly button go back in. Full yogic breathing. Another 3 rounds. And then let go of any effort to breathe. Let the breathing be natural. Just feel how the lungs are expanding, contracting. And now visualize that every time you breathe in, the energy is flowing to all corners, every cell in the body. When you breathe out, every cell is getting flushed of toxins, stale energy, waste gases. Inhalations, energizing. Exhalations, cleansing. Along with the body, feel that the mind is also getting energized when you breathe in. And any holding, any negativity, all being released when you breathe out. Every single cycle of breath can make a big difference to the state of the body and mind. Feel expanded in every cell as you breathe in. Relaxed for completely as you breathe out. Allowing the last bit of the waste gases, toxins, negativity, lethargy to leave your body when you're breathing out. 3 more rounds of your breathing like this. Healing breath. Inhaling, exhaling completely. Cleansing and healing your body with each cycle. And drop the visualization. Let go of your breath awareness also. Bring all your awareness to the listening. Then we just stop listening. What do you hear? Or rather, do you hear a sound? Any sound? We will not label, analyze the sound. Do you just hear any sound falling on your ears? Feel the sound and just stay with it. Fully aware, relaxed. Is there any sound, subtle, gentle, which is constant? If not, observe the gaps when the sound stops. And if there is any subtle sound which is constant, just stay with that. Your awareness only on the listening. Trying to become aware of the sound of silence. A few minutes of resting in this silence, stillness, can be equivalent to 3-4 hours of sound sleep. So relax into that silence, the stillness. Stay there. The mind might become active. You might be hearing other sounds. You might be sensing the floor beneath, smelling something. Let them all be. Isn't the silence still there? In the silence and stillness, we can make space for everything happening in the outer world. But try to stay with that silence. Be aware of it. It is always there. One last minute, completely in the silence, letting go into it more and more. And today, not fighting anything else that comes. Thoughts, sounds, smells, touch. Make space for all of them to be there. When we allow for everything else to exist along with our awareness of silence, which we can also call being present. Then presence becomes effortless, seamless to whatever we do in our day-to-day life. So staying in presence, let us slowly start moving the body, taking time to become active in this physical body, stretching, bending if needed. But constantly check if you're being present still and slowly take your time to come back up. Bringing our palms together once we are seated. Let us send out a prayer with compassion, wishing a state of presence for all beings. May all be able to move, experience life, express into life from the state of presence. We'll chant the closing prayer. Take a nice breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can rub your palms, energizing them. Still staying in presence. Move that energy to your eyes, face, the rest of your body if you feel like it. And take your time to cup your eyes and blink them open. Thank you. Take care. See you soon.